Hello everyone and welcome to Monday. For lunch today, I have got a new type of chip that I haven't tried before. This is Kettle Brand potato chips, honey Dijon. I had actually also tried white cheddar, and I'd only posted that to TikTok, although the short version of that is that it tastes exactly like white cheddar popcorn, and it made me want popcorn instead of chips. It was interesting, but I probably wouldn't get it again. Let's try honey Dijon, if I can get one. I mean, they nailed that flavor. As with most of these chips, I do wish the flavor was bolder, but that's still very good. Yeah, I mean, it's got a good flavor. I wish these things, you know what I want? I want it to be like, you know how much like flavor dust there is on Doritos? That's what I want. I want this to be like a Dorito, and it's not quite that. Anyway, so it's been a few hours since that first clip, and the day has not really turned out great. It's actually been a pretty bad day. Kep is very sick, and it's a little strange because he was fine yesterday. In fact, he was even fine this morning. But since this morning, he's just kind of gotten more and more run down and more sick. And I don't know what's going on. It seems very much like he has some sort of stomach bug or something. But he's real lethargic. He's vomited a few times, and he had some diarrhea earlier. And this has kind of been happening slowly over the course of the day. And, the vet's closed at this point, so we'll have to take him, tomorrow. And I think he'll be all right, but he's just, I don't know. It's just really strange how quickly it happened. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well, buddy. Poor thing. Yeah, we're very, I don't know, like, I don't know what the right word is. After losing Sagan, and seeing how quickly that happened, I think we're just really always kind of on high alert, basically. And this is different. This isn't the same situation. I mean, Sagan had a lifetime of problems, and Kep hasn't. I think that Kep, somehow, some way got some sort of stomach bug, and it's just really, dealing with it hard today. But I don't know. It's really upsetting to see him so sick because he's never ill like this. But he's resting, and he's not dehydrated, because you can check by scruffing their neck. And he's going to the bathroom okay. He's peed and he's pooped fine. I mean, other than the fact that his poop was not very solid. He's just not feeling good, so he's going to rest, and we're going to keep our eye on him. And, I mean, hopefully he'll feel better in the morning, but I think no matter what, we'll probably end up taking him to the vet tomorrow. Poor thing.
We're also probably going to try and get some more water and pumpkin into his food if he'll eat later for us. We'll see.
Yeah, we get a can of pumpkin, which is a good thing to give to cats if their stomachs are upset. So he has not eaten much today, and he has not had much of an appetite. He picked at his food a little bit, but then he also vomited, so I don't think he's had a whole lot of nutrition. But, maybe by tonight he'll be up to eating a little pumpkin or something. Just sucks. Just sucks a lot.
Well, he's eating it. That's good.
So it's been quite a few hours, and he's just rested. And he hasn't really eaten or drank anything in a long, long time, and he hasn't asked for anything. So I think he's just felt, really nauseous. So in an effort to get him to eat something, I took one of those cat Go-Gurts, the Churros, and I put it into a bowl with some water and I mixed it up. So it's like a little drink for him. Because he needs calories, and it's a little bit later, and I think
He needs the fluid.
he needs the fluid because it's been a little bit. Now he is showing a little signs of dehydration, so like we need to make sure that he's doing okay. He cleaned the bowl. He liked that. Now hopefully he doesn't puke it up.
Let's give him a bit. Maybe we'll try some food watered down, maybe with some pumpkin.
Yeah. Look at him go. Poor little guy. Poor little thing. He's had a hell of a day. Oh, I cannot stand to see. I mean, what is this? Ostensibly my child in any sort of pain. I really cannot stand it. So we're planning on taking him to the vet in the morning, but for tonight, I want to try and make sure that he's doing okay. So we liked that a lot, didn't we?
Yeah, he did.
We really liked that. Poor little thing. Okay. We'll get you some more stuff in a bit. Well, he's drinking. That's good.
Yeah.
Also, that fountain is many years old and is starting to have some issues. We may need to...
When he's done drinking,
You have to fix it, yeah. It requires finagling in order to get it to work just right, which is not ideal. But the good news is he's drinking something. That's good. Mal fixed the fountain, so now it's working properly. And I gave him some pumpkin mixed in with a tiny bit of his food. And he's eating it. He didn't want to eat it at his normal spot that he was eating, but he's eating over here, so that's something. And there's no guarantee that he won't puke. He has puked multiple times today.
It's been like 30 minutes since he had the
Yeah.
other food, though, so.
Yeah, it's been a little bit, and he hasn't puked, so I'm hoping that he won't, but we have no idea. He's in much better spirits than he was earlier, though.
When I was fixing the fountain,
Yeah.
it has two pieces of the cord that disconnect for easy, like, moving it. And the one was dangling, and he ran over like he was going to bat at it.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Hopefully he's doing better, but we're going to keep an eye on him. I'll stay up just a little bit just to make sure he's doing all right, make sure he gets some nutrition and stuff tonight. But it's nice to see him eat and drink because he spent almost the entire day just laying down, and yeah, I'm worried about him. It's a little bit later, and we've managed to give Kep some food, which is good. I gave him more of that churu water mixture, and he ate that all up. I put a little pumpkin in it too, and then I waited a bit, and then I gave him just a small amount of his food, and he ate it. And he looks a lot different than he did earlier because we've been watching him all day, and there's parts of the day he really didn't look so good, but he looks better, and he drank quite a bit of water. We took care of, we cleaned out his fountain and put all new water in it. And he actually drank quite a bit once we set that up for him. So
After the first churro.
After the first churro, yeah. So he's had quite a bit of water. He still hasn't had very much food. But at least he's drank a lot of water. At this point, I feel quite a bit better than I did earlier today about it. So we're going to go to bed, and we'll see how he's doing tomorrow. I turned off all of his dry food because, like, if this is pancreatitis, which it can be, the dry food doesn't help that. And I just shut off all of his dry food, and I'm just going to give him exclusively wet. So, the wet food is a good source of protein, and it is very, very low fat. And that's what, again, if that's what this is, that's what'll help. So, that's going to be the plan. But because he normally gets dry food on a timer, we'll probably have to just get up in the night tonight to make sure that he gets some food. But he's still resting. He just, he very fortunately hasn't thrown up in quite a while, so I'm hoping that he keeps all this food down. And I'd say it's likely we're probably still going to take him to the vet tomorrow unless he improves in a big, big way. But we'll see. The one thing that sucks is that Kep gets really, really anxious at the vet, and I don't want to mess him. I don't want to mess him up worse than he's already messed up, So I'm like, we'll see. If he's improved quite a bit and it looks like he's on the mend, then we might skip going to the vet tomorrow. Otherwise, we might take him anyway just to make sure that things are okay. But my suspicion, if it's not pancreatitis, is just that he got a stomach bug. It's not impossible. It's hard with an indoor cat for them to get things, but it's not impossible. It can happen. So maybe it was just his time to get sick for whatever reason. So I don't know. Very stressful day. Very, very stressful day. But he is doing a lot better than he was earlier. So I feel grateful for that. Okay. Thank you for watching. We'll see how tomorrow goes. And let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?